The advice I would give to anyone who's looking at starting their business is to really research what's out there, who's doing it already, who's selling it already. Look and see who their competitors are, and then figure out how you can be unique. What's your uniqueness that you could give to your business? We love helping people get it together before, during, and after a move. If you've ever moved, you know that it's such a stressful time leading up to the move, during the move, unpacking and getting into a new place. It's so stressful. And when we can look after one or all of the aspects of the move, the look of relief on our clients' faces is usually priceless, and it just makes me feel so warm and fuzzy inside. I know that's a little teacher saying, I guess, a little warm and fuzzy, but that's exactly how I feel because I know that we have helped them in their move process. The most challenging aspect for me starting Get It Together was figuring out what I truly love to do. And when I truly focused on what I love to do, which is my focus is the relocation industry, that's when things really started to come together for myself and my business. When I first started my business and being a teacher, I'd see many disorganized families and they'd say, I'm disorganized, I just can't get it together. And so I thought, you know, our services are for everybody. And in reality, even though maybe everyone could use a service, not everyone can pay for the service. And I grew up, and I still am, I'm very frugal. I grew up with a frugal family, so I know the value of money, and I honor that with people. We all know running a business is 24/7. We all know that it's every day, you know, you're spending time putting it into business. However, I do have strict business hours that I adhere to. If I get a call from a client on Saturday, they'll get the return phone call on Monday. If I get an email from a client on Saturday, even though I might compose the response, I don't send it out till Monday because those are my business hours. I have a family. I have busy teenagers who are active in sports. I have a husband. We love to spend time together, and that's how I balance being a mompreneur and being a mom. I had someone inspire me to start my own business because in my past life I was a teacher for 17 years. And she was doing her life coaching certification, and during one of our sessions, I was her practice client. She asked me if I could have any job in the world, what would it be? And at that time I did not say teacher, which surprised me because I thought I'd always be a teacher. What I said to Elizabeth was, I'd love to help people get organized. And a couple days later, she called me back and said, hey, do you know that there's actually people who get paid to do what you do, that you want to do? And so I looked into it, investigated it, took classes at night while I taught full-time, started my business while still teaching full-time, went part-time while still running my business full-time, and then eventually took a leave of absence and have not looked back. And now we've been in business now for 5 years.